Cape Town's iconic cultural hub, Zeitz Museum of Contemporary Art Africa, hosted the inaugural standalone fashion show of MaXhosa Africa, a milestone event that only celebrates South African fashion, but the continent as well. The South African fashion brand, founded by Laduma Ngxokolo, had Cape Town as the backdrop for its showcase. Nasiphi Same was there and she found this report.
A montage of exquisite MaXhosa garments showcasing colorful, futuristic and intricate designs of the collection titled ASTO, or the African Space Travelers Organization, a fusion of tradition and futuristic garments that intertwines heritage and innovation.
We see our customers as travelers of space in a figurative sense, and not really in a literal sense. So we decided that we're going to call this collection African Space Travelers Organization. So we've built a community as MaXhosa that is bold and unapologetic, that is expressive. The best way for us to showcase a space was the galaxy. And we use a lot of references from the galaxy, planets, of how beautiful spaces can be. We are boldly part of the group that is demystifying the misconception that African aesthetic can never sit within the luxury space and can never compete with other big players in the luxury space. Because we are South African or African, we would like to believe that we are in the business of unfreezing and continuing the evolution of culture, and that is simply what MaXhosa's vision is.
Those who attended the show were left in awe of the deeply rooted cultural and vibrant garments that grace the runway. A marriage of traditional African elements with modern aesthetics.
Having traveled the world, West Africa, the US, we're so thrilled at Zeitz to have had an opportunity to open what is Africa's space travel organization. It was incredible. Space travel, it was a journey of the mind, the spirits, and our heritage and culture. The vibrant colors, but also just dreaming in a way. The collection is also looking at geometry and the galaxies, and you saw that coming through beautifully in the design.
Those who had a glimpse of the clothes before the fashion show couldn't help but admire the tremendous growth that the brand has achieved over its 13 years of existence.
I think the evolution of MaXhosa at its inception, where it was pretty much inspired by the process of the homecoming of a boy to a man in the Xhosa culture, and being inspired by those prints and translating that into luxury that is wearable for not just men but women as well. And to see it now 13 years later in a fashion economy where quiet luxury is all the rage, but I really like that he has not steered away from his stamp and is saying my luxury is bold, it's not quiet, it's very optimistic, it's very vibrant.
After over a decade of groundbreaking fashion, Laduma Ngxokolo has his sights set on cementing his brand's presence on a global stage.
From here to the world, but in physical form, in visible presence. When I say presence, I mean in different spaces such as music, academics, the ones that I mentioned earlier. A lot of people are aware of our brand out there, but our presence hasn't really hit the ground. Our aim and vision is to do the other way around and land in other territories where we aspire to be.
For Newzroom Africa on Channel 405, I'm Nasiphi Same in Cape Town.